Just under 12 weeks ago, I turned pigs into this paddock. It was overgrown with sorghum sudan grass and a little bit of hybrid pearl millet. The pigs devoured it, annihilated it. Check out the 2 videos I did on that process earlier. I overseeded it with a 3-way grain of rye, oats, and wheat. I also planted some purple top turnips and some clover. Let's find out which of these cover crops the pigs will eat first. Will they eat the grass from the grains, i.e. the wheat, rye, and oats, or will they eat the turnip greens first? My suspicion is that they'll eat the turnip greens, then they'll eat the grasses, and then finally they'll eat the turnips once they don't have anything else to eat. That's just, pigs tend to love high protein type feeds that are low in lignin, but let's find out. Some of the grain, I'm not sure if it's the oats, the rye, or the wheat. I suspect it's the oats, has already gone to seed. Let me see if I can find some of it right here. Just in the 12 weeks, we had a good bit of rain when I seeded it. We had a little bit more rain about a week later, and then we had a real dry spell. So I'm real pleased that we had as much productivity out of this little 4/10 of an acre paddock. Right now you see a lot of the oats or the grains in this area. In other areas, like right there, you'll see a lot more of the brassicas, the turnips. It's been almost 2 weeks since the frost hit the hybrid pearl millet, so we shouldn't have any issues with poisoning or anything like that. I don't think that would be much of an issue in the hybrid pearl millet anyway. But either way, the first things that these pigs are going to take off are the tops of the greens of these turnips. Then I don't know if they'll eat the grasses, the green grasses like the oats next, or if they'll go after the roots of the turnips. Who knows? But these pigs are going to be farrowing soon, and this will be a good bit of nutrition to help boost the baby piglets, reduce or eliminate our feed costs. And see here some of the turnips. You can see the top of that turnip right there. There's some decent size on some of the turnip roots. I've planted a lot of brassicas before. I wasn't real sure how any of this stuff would turn out. You can see from this corner that the main thing that's taken off around here are the purple top turnips. Honestly, that's the better feed. I was afraid that it'd be a little too early to plant those when I did plant them. Sometimes you get real good planting success and sometimes you don't. I planted some soybeans in mid-July and army worms tore them up. So you never know what to expect. But all that to say, this is turning out pretty well. And right there, there's also a good bit of this dock. The dock is a nutrient accumulator. I guess that's what you call it. It's got deep tap roots and it tends to have a high protein feed. It can be a little bitter, so pigs don't eat a whole lot of it. But having a little bit of it in the field, they'll annihilate it. I suspect they like to get the additional nutrients from it. Checking for the, well, he went for the green grass first. What's the hemp doing? That's the mama that's giving birth. This mama's in milk and is taking the turnips first. It's not really surprising to me. It did surprise me that the boar took a bite of the green grass growing. clover is still eating a lot of the grass. That seems to be what he's finding the most interesting. And he's passing up the brassica. That mama over there, she's pretty heavily pregnant. I'd be shocked if we don't have babies from her in another 3 or 4 or 5 weeks, maybe sooner. The Hampshire over there went back and is looking for acorns, I suspect. I would have thought that they would have devoured the turnip greens, not the roots, but the greens themselves, before they started messing with the grasses. But I'll be dead-gummed if they're not eating the grasses. Even this one right here, number 5, that was eating a lot of the turnips before, now she's just getting mouthfuls of grasses. She's in milk, so you'd think she'd want the higher protein feed. There's always something surprising. Some of that, this sow here is eating some of that dock I just took a video of, believe it or not. That part does not surprise me a whole lot just because it has more mineral type feeds in it. I'm not a betting man, but if you had told me that the pigs would have preferred would have gone after the grasses before they went after the turnip greens, I would have bet you $100 that they would have gone after the turnip greens first. Pigs just like high protein forages, and I'm telling you, it did not make sense, but they preferred the grasses over the higher protein forages. I'm not sure what the reason for that is. It'll be interesting over the next few days to see if they continue to do that. They did eat the dock. That part did not surprise me a whole lot. Pigs often will go after the dock when they first go into a paddock because of the additional minerals that it tends to have, higher protein, but they don't eat a whole lot of it. But the pigs just kept grazing and grazing and grazing the wheat or rye, oats, whatever that was growing up. Anyway, take care. Have a great day. It's Rob from Dotto Families Farms. Put your pigs on pasture. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, give it a thumbs up. Take care and have a great day.